Alright, testing. I think I waited long enough. I think the majority of you came back, right? Oh my god, 53 comments. We've got to talk, okay? General housekeeping. Please don't donate anymore. I feel really bad. Aww. Alright. Kind of like slowly losing my voice. Okay, my reading is... I can't read, okay? So there's a lot of reading in this game because it's just like generally based on text. So if I pronounce something wrong or sound funny, I'm just gonna blame it on my accent. Okay? We're cool with that? Just look at the screen. I've unlocked everything, so just don't look on the side and you'll be fine. I'm gonna start from the very first game. No donation height. Gas. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Why am I getting so many messages? August 3rd, 9:47 AM, District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Is the music really loud? I'll save it in a new slot. But I'm saving money for Switch games. You save games to play. I have 13 hearts and ended up Minecraft. Of course you did. I got more since I have 15 hearts. I'm not even close. I have no idea. Is it better now? It should be better now, right? Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Actually, because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. It's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. If you want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! Oh wait, I need to change the tags. It's still Monster Hunter on here. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah. Death, despair! Phoenix. Can I spell? Absolutely not. Trials and tribulations, justice for all. Where is it? Is it 1, 2, 3? Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3. But Me when I give up on reading. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in the world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my... Fudge. How do people do this? How does Daniel do this? Oh. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspaper say it was you. Tell I have 3 hearts and I'm ready to beat Ganon, I think. Oh, you're talking about Zelda. I still haven't beat that game yet. Or is it Elixir? I am the ultimate gamer. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault, he just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's got a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. I'm losing my will to live. You technically don't need to define beast to beat the game, but it just makes it easier. Because I remember some guy just went like straight to Ganon with 3 hearts. I was stuck on the electric one, my friend had to help me beat it. Do you want me to continue to read this? Because I feel like... Lily, honestly, you're not missing out anything. Listen to Conga, just go to sleep. It's fine. You joined in a bit with the farming component. That's good enough for me. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test of assertions, your readiness. Oh my god, imagine that's your lawyer representing you for a case of murder. The test will consist of a very few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. You get a trophy if you say Mia. The defendant, well that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name. You can check the court records here. Cindy Stone, 22. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim, of course. I know the victim's name. I forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victims... I looked at already. Mr. Wright, here is a victim in this case. Cindy Stone! I don't even remember. Is the elephant the electric one? I remember the other two. I've only done 3 of the divine beasts. 2 of them were pretty easy, but the electric one I had the hardest time. Was that the... I haven't played this game in a very long time. Someone beat Ganon for me. I'm like so lazy. Don't feel bad, I'm always supporting others when I can. I'm so sorry that I only saw the message now, Nurse. If you're still even in here, thank you so much. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because of what? Oh my god. Hit with a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Well then. First, the question for the prosecutor, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright was struck with a blunt object, would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue, the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court records. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R1 button to check the court records frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. But the prosecution's called the defendant, Mr. Buds, to the stand. I'm dying on the inside. Why am I reading so much? Why is there no voice acting in this game? Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate, which he is going to do. Mr. Bus, is it not true that the victim has recently jumped you? Oh god, we were like Romeo and Juliet. Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb, she just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. Some people just need to take a hint, man. I also have a longer than average neck. Don't shame him, Sushi. Now I want to go back to play Zelda and try to finish off the game. I can't get back into it because I'm up to the part where I have to fight the last defiant beast, and I don't know if I'm like emotionally ready for it now, like yet. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we call by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Oh god. Yes, all the men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Honestly, girl's gonna make a living. And don't shame her. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Mrs. Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Buds, what do you think of her now? My god, dude. You don't have to shame her like that. She's already dead as well. Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Oh no. I'm like drinking water, so if you can hear it as well, apologies. It is now. I just need water right now. Nurse, right now, vegan edible birthday cake cookie dough sounds like my favorite snack. I drink 2 to 3 16 fluid ounce bottles a day of water. Is that enough? That sounds, and yes, Lily drink water to keep hydrated. We use milliliters and liters here, so I don't know what that means. I don't know if I'm supposed to reject, like, object? Hang on, let me take another sip of water and think about it. I think I should shut him up. My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Watching, he's gonna. Oh no. Wow. I don't think they can use a B word in this game, that's why. Oh god, Larry! I drink 2 cups of coffee every single day, and then I have about like 5 or 6 bottles of like bottled water that I put in a glass because I like cold water, so I put it in the fridge and then I take it out to drink, or I put ice in my water. Next question: you went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Oh my gosh. I feel like no matter what you do, it's just gonna like spit out this kind of BS. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'll try. I like a dog! Oh no! We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Oh, this game must be really old. Do people even sell newspapers anymore? I feel like you either get it online or you just like... or you just buy it yourself, right? Do people actually go door to door to sell newspapers? Or do we have newspaper routes at least? I don't think in my country you do. At least not in my area, we don't have that. Please bring Mr. Frank to this. God damn these puns. Hi Tommy, welcome back. My mom keeps telling me that ice water is not good for your body, that it actually makes it worse, so she tells me to drink like temperature, like room temperature water, but I just don't like hot things unless it's like coffee or tea. Like everything else I prefer cold. And it's like summer in Australia, so it doesn't make any sense for me to drink like warm water. I don't know if there's any like actual logic behind it, but I feel like there isn't. Maiko, is the rest of the world that decided to be different. A. Metric system. I love ice water. We go door to door to sell candy. Well, that makes sense if you're like doing fundraising, right? I understand why there's like door to door like selling candy. I have those still. But newspaper's pretty outdated, I think. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he might be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I look inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. Went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 PM. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. I can't defend you against the testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Wait, are phones supposed to work during a blackout? I didn't know that. It certainly goes out here. Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawitz used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your oh, fudge. English, Rebecca. I need a drink. I cannot. Bless those voice actors or people who can actually read. Becca, you still love cold water. Only way to drink cold water, but for the past few months I've been drinking room temp. Like, here's the thing. Like, people want... Like, I don't know what's with Chinese people. They just, like... They either say hot water or room temp. And room temp is, like, a compromise already. Like, cold, icy water apparently is, like, bad for you. I don't know why it's like that, but I just don't like drinking hot water or room temp. I just prefer cold. I tried, okay? So sorry to hear about Tommy and Lee. Hope you both feel better soon. I'll be fine. Landlines work in blackouts. Oh! See? Video games, they do teach. I haven't used a landline for so long that I don't even know. Like, what's a landline at this point? Perusal. Bless my heart. Hang on. What is the British way of saying that? I need to learn it. Don't they also say fans are bad for you? Just silliness. No, they say that. Oh my god, where did the music go? You may begin your cross-examination. No, they have this like superstition there where you're not supposed to be opening umbrellas indoors and only outdoors. I think the whole fan thing is a Korean myth specifically. Like, Chinese people have that too. I grew up with it. Well, welcome to the stream. There's no music because... But I'm kind of scared to just like leave it on with the music. You never know these days. Okay, there's this folklore in Chinese. I'm pretty sure there's like different versions depending on which Asian country you're from. But basically, there's this like quote unquote love story where this guy fell in love with this woman, but she passed away, and then her soul was trapped inside an umbrella, and I think he did something bad. Don't really remember the quote unquote details on it because it's like it's an urban legend almost at this point, depending on how much you believe in stuff like that. And you're not supposed to like awaken the spirits. At least that's the rendition that I can remember on top of my brain. There's a lot of these stuff in like Asian countries. That's the version I remember. Mexicans do that, do too. My grandma and grandpa yell at us for cold water fans and walking barefoot. Okay, we don't have the fan. I don't know about the fan. Yeah, like umbrella is supposed to trap a lot of like missing souls or lost souls, so that's why. What time is it, Lily? I know it's the weekends and you can sleep a bit later, but you still have to take care of yourself. We're watching you, Lily. The whole chat's watching you. Don't maybe ask Konga to like time you out so you can go to sleep. He doesn't even know what a cross-examination is. Like, baby Phoenix is quite literally lost. Lily. Dun, 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 dun. Is anybody even paying attention to the game? Do I need to keep reading? Why are you exposed to lies in the testimony the witness just gave? Lies? What? He was lying? The client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is it your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court records and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness' face. I've played this game so many times. This guy shouldn't have hired a mediocre father as a lawyer. God damn. Oh, Mara, you missed out on me playing Grand Theft Auto in real farm. I'm pretty sure not supposed to be playing Grand Theft Auto, but I treat it like as Grand Theft Auto. Why weren't you guys here to see my pain and suffering from an hour ago? Now I have to try. Hello, everybody. We're in the very beginning of the game, like the very first one, so there shouldn't be any spoilers if you haven't finished the game, but I've played this like 3 times already. I blame you for that pop. Like, you two just like walked into the stream at the same time as well, Mara and Josh. I don't like being called out like that, Conga Line Monkey. Oh, fuck. Josh, no. We've had this talk before. This is terrible. Like, why? What is happening today? No! Oh my god. Stop donating. This is bad. That was just like silence. Should I just end the stream now? I'm only in 2 streams right now. How long have I been streaming? Oh, 30. Okay. This will be another hour stream and then I'm gonna have to stop because I've been reading a lot more than usual, and my voice is kind of like getting out. I'm gonna lose it by the time. Right, let's go and cross-examine this dude. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I remember it has something to do with time. So it has to be this one, I think. I didn't play it too long ago, so I can kind of remember what I'm supposed to like do, but I have to be careful and not press the wrong button. R1 present. Oh god, I thought I pressed the wrong button. I think it's either this or this. I hope I didn't get it wrong, because it's like not that far away. Like I think I played this in September, November kinda. You found the body at 1 PM, you're sure? Yes, it was 1 PM for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 PM. There was nobody to, oh, fudge, are you kidding me? I forgot there's a lot of puns in this goddamn game. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, I love you, Pain. This is trivia. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Saw it. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 PM? That's a really good question. That's all you have to do, point out contradictions. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Oh my god. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of her taped program, but you said the power was out during the time. That's why I thought it was 1 PM. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Okay. Might have to drink more water. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program? Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Time to rechat. Oh god, there's a lot. There's a lot I missed out on. I'm everywhere. Mara, you're commenting on my PS4 activity. I need snacks. Understandable, Beck. This is the only time I've heard a streamer say that donation was bad. I don't... Oh, it's like a double-edged sword, because if you don't open it, your thing doesn't get recommended. I just want people to watch the stream, okay? Like, just passively support me that way, it's fine. It's almost like I don't think like I'm worth it, you know? I'm not doing anything spectacular that reads like any donations or anything. I'm just reading, and I'm not even reading it properly. This is a serious matter, Mr. Wright. Oh, I love Baby Phoenix, because he just like struggles and then he has to glow up in the end. And then Apollo takes over. Man, I really... Did I have like a new game? I remember there was like this detective one that never got an English release that I really want to play. I wish it would come out to the West. But they will never. Honestly, Lily, I hope you're sleeping because there's nothing special that you're missing out on. It's fine. I will always come back and stream more stuff in the future anyway. Konga doesn't sleep. I like to chill out. But you did do something spectacular. You hitched a trail. I'm only giving you a little bit of a leeway right now, Lily, because it's the weekends for you, but if it was like a Sunday night, I would have asked Konga to like time you out, because you need to sleep. You're a growing girl. Stuff to do. You got education. Alright. I've gotta use my brain. He's like clearly lying because there wasn't any electricity. So which one would I use though? This one, right? Hope I didn't do the wrong thing. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawyer? I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. I remember now. Mr. Sawyer, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawyer. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Oh my gosh. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Could have said it from the very beginning and we would have skipped a lot of dialogue, mate. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. I go to sleep now. I have Monday off, so this guy's rocking is hypnotic. Even Sunday. Stay awake longer than Kongashu won't know. Hi. Bye, Lily. Okay. Oh my gosh. First and foremost, I really should say a proper thank you. Thank you, Josh, for the donation. Thank you, Michael, for the donation. Thank you, Patrick K, for the donation. Thank you, Nurse, for the donation. Now stop it. I feel really bad. Like the moment you hit 1K nurse, when your donations are available. Oh yeah, and thank you Sushi for the game. Like today, I don't know why people have been like giving me that kind of love, I guess. We'll stream your game. It was lagging though, so it might have, might change settings a little bit in order to stream the bunny game. I have to test it out first. Oh god. Like honestly, physically being in the stream and chatting and talking to me is already good enough for me. So please take care of yourself first before you donate to me. I genuinely do appreciate it if you just drop by the stream. That's good enough for me. Time is precious. And I'm gonna run out of water very soon. I still can't believe your mother made you drink baking soda. I did do some research afterwards, and apparently it's a common home remedy, so I feel slightly better for you once I saw that. But yeah, I hope it gets better soon because it's been a while though, Sushi. Alright, let's cross-examine this. Okay. Table clock in the apartment. Table clock? Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is that supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? A frickin' lawyer. Just answer the question, Mr. Soret. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this is a statue. This statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Wait, didn't he say he didn't go inside the apartment? And it's like, the clock is like way inside the apartment, right? I think that's the... That's what happened when I played the game. That's what happened. Yeah, okay. So there is a problem. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified he has never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove that I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and you shocked... And the shock of the blow triggered the clock voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Soret, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Faceless? Just look at the witness face. Would the witness care to elaborate? What? It's gone crazy. Oh my god. Well, I'll leave it there and read the chat. You know what? Now is the time to go and grab more water. I need it. Be right back. Enjoy that model-esque. I brought more ice and water. I don't know how people can read, talk, entertain at the same time. I kind of always like sort of lose my voice at the end of one stream. Like there was a time when I streamed almost every single day. That's when I could maintain it, but if you take a break once in a while and do it once a week, I kind of lose it. I think I just have a very like weak vocal cord situation going on where I don't have that much to push. This is a rare opportunity, it's never gonna happen again. Becky, you should voice some audiobooks? Really? I have a terrible reading voice. Sorry, I used this hair throw. It was not very effective. Tommy, you should have unbanned him, made sure he could write something back to you, and then again. I would do that just to piss him off. Was it a murderous Japanese man? Tell me about it, Tommy. God, being a moderator sucks sometimes. Especially if you're not very close to the person and you just like want to ban everyone but you can't. Like you want to respect the person's stream, right? But at the same time, you know that person's bad for you and you just have to hold your anger in until they give you the okay, and then you just go ahead and ban them. Like I get some fun ban snipes sometime. You might get it here as well. Well, at least Congo will. I do get some randos who come in here that are less than respectful. And sometimes it's a competition to see who can ban him first. Him or her first. It has happened before. No. Please do not give me any more donations. I will read it for free. Give me one more sec. I'm gonna drink more water. He killed her and he should burn. Burn! Give him death. Tommy with the T. I don't tolerate thirsty people, so feel free to ban all the thirst. This ain't a dating website. I know it's for some people, but it says in the... You can look at the description, I updated it. There's actually rules now. God, I hate thirsty men. Sometimes I've been told not to ban some people are considered the worst on the internet. Yeah, that's the thing, like... You want to benefit the streamer. You try to be a good person and help them out. But you also, like... You don't know how they operate. And you want to be respectful. At least I do. Order in the code, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claims. The music's back! You claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this, I'll better think it through carefully. Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sora heard was definitely this clock. The fact which is clear... I think this is the most logical, right? Let's sound the clock here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? The touching a murder weapon, doesn't that concern you? Wouldn't you be like, potential fingerprints and everything? But I don't know. I don't know anything about the legal system, so maybe that's okay. I feel like this is not okay, but... That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me the time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between Mr. Soret heard and the actual time of death. So Mr. Soret, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright? It seems like you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Soret. I come all the way down here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal, You lawyers are all slime. Oh no! There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Soret. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. But it doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right. Oh my god, the puns. Can you think of a reason to why the clock was 3 hours slow? Yes. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Time zones! Woo! Because she was in Paris. And this is Japan, I think? So there's a time difference. She got murdered on the day of my birthday. I'm born on the 30th of July. I just realized that's my birthday. The victim has just returned home from aboard the day of the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 PM here, it's 1 AM the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Oh my god, I'm not reading that. I refuse to cave in. Ooh, he's gone crazy. Oh my god. Order, I say. He fainted. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Bucks. Oh my god, yes, I can stop reading. Yay! And with that, this court is adjourned. Back to reading chat. What did I miss out? I feel like that's a lot. Okay, scrolls back up. If anything, I want the Thirsty Boys to come into this chat so they just get banned by people. I know there was this guy, the reason why I even made Conga a mod here was because there was this guy who continuously made like 6 accounts with the same goddamn name and came back to the stream again and again and again. It got to the point where I got sick of banning him myself. I was like, Conga, you deal with it. I don't want to ban him because I have to like deal with like the stream. I do want to read chat at least casually and not stress about it every 5 seconds, but yeah. I'm just grateful to the people who moderate here. I've heard some of the people who come here pretty thirsty and not like beg with water. Not you, but you know who I'm talking about. Monkey Shock. They get the prince well before it's presented evidence in court. I just feel like, I don't know why. By the time evidence comes to court concerned anymore, but guy wore gloves when he picked it up anyway. Oh, okay, that's it. I didn't pay attention to that. I didn't know. I just always feel like when you're fiddling with the evidence, there's like a chance for you to just like break it or just change it up. I don't know why. I'm sure there's an actual procedure for it, for sure, but it's just like when I was playing it when I was younger, that's all I could think about. Hi Frosty. Doing good things, enjoying finals weekends. I think some people already started school, right? Kids here don't start until the end of January, and then Uni kids don't start until March or late Feb. Budget gaming, no. Don't encourage that. I'm great. Finished dinner, out early morning shift, trying to rush through Xenoblade 2. Is that rhetorical? I am not caving into the puns. Have I finally caught up? No, I have not caught up with the chat. Hang on, I'm still reading. This is what I get for playing the game. No. This is not like husbandry materials for you to look at in Phoenix Wright. The reason I even modded Conga. I would definitely like to see that sometime when I can say something back because it's ridiculous. There was a guy like that on the channel I banned. Is this the same guy? I feel like a lot of people just watch the same smaller YouTubers and they go around just to annoy people for a little bit of attention. I know Tommy just trying to add into the convo. Begins humming Type A. I start on Tuesday for me, but I have started since 2 weeks ago. The hours I put into PPT is about 85 hours on Switch. Steam, I think 11 hours. Someone's trying to rush for AG RPG. I don't know what's happening. I've said it once, I'll say it again, but husbandos are in the KFC dating sims. The best husbandos. I've played a lot of dating sims in my life. You should go through my trophy list and scroll right back down with all those like Otome games I've ever played in my lifetime. Like majority, this is like shaming myself at this point, but the majority of the trophies, the platinum trophies, are from those dating sims. Have I caught up to chat? Okay. Why is my phone... Every single time I get a text message, I get unnerved by it. Hello, Tommy, on Twitter. Is it a bit odd with like no music and I'm just talking? Have I ever played Honey Pop? Yeah, I have. I also have the Honey Cam as well. I have it on Steam. I have all the trophies for that. Oh wait, you can't see my Steam. I'll print screener for you next time. Alright. Maybe I should get into Otome games. I feel like that's a genre you should definitely get into, Sushi. It actually suits you. Except Otome games, husbandos, they're the worst. They're the actual worst in terms of like personalities. And then I think they're either targeted towards like younger women or people who have actually never been in a relationship before, and then you play it and you're wondering like no one like that exists in real life, and if they do, oh, the internet's dropping. Okay, if the internet drops from this point onwards, I'm gonna end the stream. So I've got that error message pop up on the corner, so when it drops, the stream's gonna end. Apologies in advance. Honey Pop 2 is coming out soonish. Oh no. I've also played Hatsubo Boyfriend. That game is surprisingly dark. Because I've complained about him to you, Nurse. The closest thing I come to either watching an anime or playing a dating sim was Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Oh. Okay. I went through 3 water bottles in like an hour and 12 minutes that I've been streaming this. Many husbandos and waifus in that game. Alright. Time to continue. It turns out Frank Sorrow was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the houses. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sorrow let himself in to do this dirty work. While he was searching for her, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sorrow grabbed the nearest blunt object that he could find. Phew, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen the trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. That's okay, Tommy. Thanks for dropping by. Bye-bye. Well, just in case I end the stream before he comes back. My Twitter mutuals are currently talking about a tomy called Nightshade and I want it now. Time to do a quick Google search. Give me a second. This is very important that I have to pause the stream for. I haven't played an Otomi game since mid 2019. I tried to play that game that was like half price on the Switch. It was the worst thing I've ever played in my life. I think I tweeted at Mario about it. Something about belly buttons and stuff like that. It was traumatizing. Nightshade. Otome. Oh! It was on sale for a little bit. Yeah, I heard people play this. It's not the one I'm talking about though. The questionable one is not this. I'll tell you about it after the stream, Sushi. Don't buy that game. I wish I could gift it to you so you can like experience the pain and suffering, but also don't have to spend the money for it. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headline now. It's Harry Barnes innocent. That's another pun. Maybe you didn't show because of my accent. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate in a movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence? Oh my god. Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you wanna just cry? God damn this game, man. Are you sure? Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Now you don't gotta sympathize with me. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing really. Isn't that right? Fudge, I fell into that one. God damn it! Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? It's rather heavy. Oh my god. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is a clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey Nick, I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am, thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. I gotta wait for it to go on sale again. LOL, you gotta love bad games for the wrong reasons. No, that dating sim I'm talking about, it was like very borderline questionable in certain like ethical areas where you're like, why are you in the store and why are you allowing like people that are under the age of 15 to purchase this? And even at 15, I wouldn't recommend people playing it. And I feel like the age rating system for that game is just very wrong on so many levels. As I was reading it, as a fully grown woman, trying to like dissect the information that was spewing back at me when I was like playing that game. Well, playing and reading that game. It's not even like one of those so bad it's good kind of games. For example, Real Farm, I can see potential in that. I can like drive around town and like smack into walls and be fine with that. She's dead now. Let this guy off the hook. I proved the innocence. It's fine. When you scream at the grieving parent, take that. Oh my god. Water break. Give me a sec, guys. Oh god. Also, hopefully you realize things can change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. Real Farm. Free Farm. What was that game called again? It's all blur now. It's ages to go like this. Oh gosh. Okay, cool. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying the part why you became a lawyer was because of him. Part at least. It's okay, Nintendo Nurse. We don't need to remember the past mistakes. Thank you for making it PG though, Conga. Oh god. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime, maybe over drinks. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Dun dun dun. Well, you already know what it is if you play the game, which is kind of sad. I don't know if there's gonna be a part 2 to this, today's Let's Play, live stream. Should it be like a thing? Because this isn't my game, I'm borrowing it off Robo. I haven't seen her in a while, so I haven't been able to return the game. So I'm glad it's an option to stream it for you guys now. Holy cow. This dude clocks must be cursed. Have you played the game before? Like Phoenix Wright budget gaming? I want Apollo Justice to be on the PS4 as well, so it'll be nice to like play them as well. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise I will never be able to keep. Nope, never played it before. Oh. See, you could have picked up this game instead of donating to me. Budget gaming. It's really nice. If you enjoy what you're seeing so far, then you'll definitely but this is like the trial component. You can go and investigate, like go to like crime scenes to collect evidence as well, and then present it to the court. So there's like different parts to it. So there's actually a lot of stuff to do. So it's like a interactive crime solving visual novel. You play as a defense attorney, and then you can also get the version where you play as a prosecutor. But I feel like that one's not as fun as being a defense attorney. Hi Mobo, welcome back. I don't think I'm gonna start another case after this because each case that goes after each other, it kind of correlates in a way, and it's like turnabout 2, 3, 4, they get pretty long, so it would be best to do like one per string kind of situation, not like bunch it up all in one. And I'm slowly but surely kind of losing my voice. I don't think I'll be able to read so much, so it'll be fun to kind of see if there's gonna be a part 2 if anybody wants it. Do you want to see a part 2 of this? Or do you want to see a different game next time? Before I return the game. 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's also on the Switch. It's actually on sale on the Switch right now. And you get all 3 games. And there's like 4 stories. Well, technically 4 to 5 stories each for each game. So it's very long. Just not farming. So the money you're paying, it's worth it if you've never played it before. The reason why it's so cheap is because it's A, is a visual novel, and 2, it's been out for like ages ago. It's more like for people who want to like replay it, I guess, or haven't played it. So I think for the price, it's okay. It's pretty decent. Okay. Get ready for the... What do you call this again? A sneak peek into episode 2, I guess. Or maybe they don't show it. I feel like you have to press the next episode to see it. Let me see, when's the last time I played? I played it in October. Yeah, I finished the game then. Hey, what if it's like Stardew Valley or like a decent farming game and not real farm? Think about that. Oh wait, here's the preview for the next episode. That's not anybody's phone. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. Can you guys guess what clock it is? A clock. Yeah, it's made to look like that statue. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? Hi, welcome back, Maiko. I have not played Zelda, so I don't remember anything. I don't remember that game at all. Oh no. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 AM. September 5th. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry I can't give you I can't give you what I don't have, Miss Faye. You are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? I can't read that word. So, gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you one more time. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Red, white, blue. Yeah, it's like a crime-solving mystery at this point. Guess the chief left it without me. She said her sister was coming over and we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood. Mia! Maybe she's in her office. That smell. Blood. Someone's there. She? Legit the first time I played this I cried, but I've played this many times, so that's why I'm kind of cold. Who are you? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she laid under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. She? Okay. I'm sorry for being a bad sport, but I'm gonna end the stream here. If you wanna see a part 2, I'll try my best to stream it sometime. Gonna save it real quick. I'm gonna save it again because I'm paranoid. Alright guys, thank you so much for all the donation, your time, the participation. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for all the support. And yeah, good night everyone. Alright, thank you so much. I'll see you guys in my next stream. Well, video. I should post a video. It's been a while. Alright, bye guys.